Go.
Yeah,
Mic check.
We on.
Mike
No
check one,
paperwork
two.
podcast.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Space House on this
Yeah.
motherfucker. Space House Exotics.
Yeah. The only
Yeah,
reason
we
why you're not tuning in right now is because you're probably at a club
Right.
doing something.
probably
crazy.
doing something
Man,
fun.
are you having fun tonight? That's weak.
Hey, you know what, bro?
Doing
That's
something
what
not
I don't
supposed
like.
to.
Camera
Yeah.
going in one,
Camera.
two.
Hey, bro.
There we go.
Like people your age and shit, right? Like that shit be pissing me off. Like when I did a little boxing thing and that kid was like had all this like this life in his eyes. You know what I mean?
Right,
Like
man.
hope,
Why
hope,
are you
hope,
so?
hey, bro, hope for your future, right? Like you haven't been beaten down by life yet. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Well, that's
Like,
what happens when you're
Have you
young,
been
bro.
beaten down
Exactly,
by
bro.
a fucking asshole who's been on the bender for 3 weeks?
right. And it wasn't 3 weeks. It was like 5 days. But anyways,
I mean,
bro, it's many, bro. These motherfuckers be having like, I got a future. You know what I mean? And then you look at other motherfuckers and they're just like, it is what it is. If I die today, I die today. You know what I mean? Like, all right, yeah, you've been through life. You know what I mean? You know what it is.
You understand?
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You get it.
We all got a future though.
All right,
That's
so
gonna be
man,
that.
introduce who we got, bro.
Oh, introduced? You guys don't know these guys yet? Okay, my bad. My
Yeah, we got-
battery. You know, we got Insane in the membrane, this motherfucker, man. You know what I'm
Sure,
talking about for
always
sure.
For the
We got
instant.
Jesse, man, from BBG Studio right here, man. You
Hello.
know what I'm talking about? We
Hello,
got
y'all.
young Moko right here coming up, man. One of the,
Player,
bro,
man, one of the
bro,
raw
really,
South.
honestly, one of the hardest working
For real.
youngsters right now that's coming out in the game right now, man.
Non-stop.
Appreciate that, bro.
Yeah,
Non-stop.
for real,
Appreciate that.
for real.
Non-stop and dope. On top of that.
Yeah. Well, hey, so let's talk about some of the projects you've been dropping lately, man.
Let's talk about
I got a
certified
few,
bandanas
bro.
if we don't mind.
Yeah.
Certain
I don't want to cut you off, bro.
No, yeah.
But
you should
certified
blink it next time.
bandanas.
Certain
Look
bandanas.
at Blinkers. Let's come right in
Yeah.
a certified bandana.
So we're
'Cause that's smack.
demonetized. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, yeah,
hey,
my fault.
No, hey,
Yeah.
certified bandanas, man. Let's talk about that. Shout out Fingers, man.
Yeah,
Smooth.
certain bandana shit.
Monster.
That shit all happened in one night. We did a studio session.
Wasn't I there?
Was you there? Probably. You know, you be
Yeah.
motherfuckers be through that motherfucker, but yeah, bro, we
What
was
up,
just up
John
there
Keith?
turned up, chilling, bro, and Faggots had
Keith was
Faggots
at it,
fucking
brother.
trying to find the beat for like 10 hours.
Right.
And then
The process.
yeah, the energy was just there. We were like, oh, we just gonna hop on. Boo, 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 boo. We all just knocked it out. It was dope though. It was cool.
Yeah, that shit was amazing.
No, bro,
And-
bro. I say it all the time, and I know you've seen it too. Because one of the people that I know that knows a lot about, especially not only just music and history of music, Bay Area music, is Jesse. You know what I mean? Like Jesse has that knowledge.
I'm
on-
one of them
Yeah.
rap nerds, to be real, man.
Yeah.
That's
you
the
know
way
the
I put
history
it.
of everything, man.
You know what? That's why I look at Drake's one, the way he does his I mean, even before the podcast, he did his thing, like the history of the
Yeah.
Bay.
Mhm.
I love.
And it was
I love
so
watching
true.
it.
We actually have talked about this
Yeah,
a lot. Like,
yeah.
how do we know all this stuff as young? Because it was before internet, pre-internet stuff.
But we lived it though.
Yeah.
Well, and we lived it. You know what I'm saying? And that shows the power of word of mouth and the word of the streets. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
But that was the era of the hood to hood era. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When
And
the
it
Tone
is-
Loc had
but-
Tone Loc TV and shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
Like shout out Rich Rocker too, man. Rich Rocker, man, was just on the episode. My bad. Keep going.
no, it's all good. But it's exactly that. Tone Loc in the van.
Mhm.
The moving around, the word of mouth,
Yeah.
and it's still the same. Even though we have the internet now, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We might have Instagram and Facebook and TikTok and so on and so
But
forth.
we out politicking.
Right.
That's
Well,
exactly
That's
what
how I
it's
met
called
you.
pod-
A
We out
100%.
politicking. You know what I mean?
Well, you
But
know
it's the
what?
same with
Yeah.
with Moko and in general, like back to the certified bandanas. You know what I'm saying?
Certain bandanas, brother.
Certain bandana.
That's what I said, right?
Yeah.
Certified.
Yeah. Well, it is certified. It is certified. It is certified. That's the next song. That's the next song. Hey, God bless the game. Look how that shit works.
Yeah.
Hey,
Look at God.
hey, look at good.
But yeah,
Jesus
you know a lot of
Christ.
people, and we just had William Breed on.
I
and-
know, man. I
and
was
we
really
didn't know that he was
pissed off, man, to hear
MC
us over
Breed's
there.
cousin. We're gonna bring him back.
That is a trip, though.
Yeah. Well, he didn't.
Because-
He didn't know. He just said he didn't know he was MC Breed's cousin until later on, till MySpace days, and
Trip.
MC Breed
Yeah.
got in contact with his sister. And
Trip.
his sister had told him, "Well, my brother's out there in L.A.
Yeah.
where MC Breed was." So then they hooked up. They ended up MC Breed ended up introducing them to Sticky Fingers from Onyx, Dr.
And
Dre.
Dr. Dre, yeah,
and,
Wow.
a whole bunch of
bro,
people.
I'm telling you, like, I don't mean to
That's
cut you off
Yeah,
here,
yeah,
bro,
yeah.
but like, even when I met TK Kirkland, right? You know, the homie Track, Detroit is pop.
Yes, yeah, Track
Pop
is the
from out
man,
there.
man.
Track,
That's
shout out my
brother.
boy Track right there. Man.
Yeah,
That's my
shout
brother,
out Track. I love you, brother.
Hey, your pops, Big T, man. You know what I mean? You know, just meeting with TK. TK, like, hey, man, you dope, man, motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? But talking to that, and you get the history of the game of everything that's going on,
And from
that
everywhere and
happened.
how it
Yeah,
connects.
and
Right.
you know, you're like, you know, I'm born in '92, so I didn't really
Yeah, I
understand it
was
at the time.
19
But
by
you know, but like, you know, you're hearing everything about it as growing up because it's history in the industry. You know what I mean? Like in 10, 15 years, bro, even Big Tone, shout out Big Tone and AWAX. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
And Woody. You know what I mean? The
Real
people
spill
for
because
real.
from the
That's
and
bro,
not only from the beginning, they are like the beginning
it's staples in
for
It's
it's like
history.
it's
for
bro,
us.
just like you guys, bro. The fucking
Mental illness.
yeah, mental illness. You know, we had mental illness. They had darkroom familiar. You know what I'm saying? And then you know, you see the difference of generations and everything that it you know, honestly, it did bring people to act a certain way. You know what I mean? It you know, music
Well,
will
we,
change.
we
Music
have
will
talked about
change.
it so
Influenced a lot of
much
things.
Yeah, yeah.
about
influenced a
how
lot.
just how do we get the information? You know what I'm saying? And obviously it's word of mouth,
Right.
but I don't even really feel like it brings it any more quicker with the internet.
No, because
Maybe a
No,
split
no,
sec-
no, no,
No,
Hold on,
I
hold on,
ain't bullshitting you, man.
wait, before you cut them off.
Okay.
Real spill within, and maybe it could be seconds now, but even then, it still has to be um like right now. Somebody could post something,
Let's be
It-
genuine.
and we be genuine.
But look, back then though, and I didn't mean to cut you off, but back then though, all the motherfuckers that were doing rap were street motherfuckers.
Yeah.
We were street motherfuckers.
And
The
that's
streets talk.
Yeah.
So when shit happened with like, you know, fucking Sacramento, and shit happened in
Yes.
Sacramento with Brother Lynch and shit like that, and he was talking about cue ball, we knew about that shit,
Mhm.
right?
We already
we
heard.
already heard the stories, right? Because it
Do
was
we
all-
know
it was
it's
in the
true?
streets. Man, some of them stories, you know what I mean?
But it is that's the crazy
Hold on,
shit.
hold on. What is the difference? And this is why I love this part, right? Because we have different generations. I'm pretty much the bridge of
The liaison,
I am
if
I
you
am
will.
I am the yeah.
Yeah, for
The,
sure.
the
for sure.
difference of generations right here, right? You guys
Yep.
are part of the same generation. I'm in the middle. We got Moko and the next generation, right?
Right.
Yep.
Because I came up with the MySpace. The
No, that's
Facebook
100
shit.
grand. That's
Hey, so what do you guys see different from your generation or how you guys came up and the way Moko's generation is? Because what I see is a lot of people coming up, meeting people through Instagram and shit like that, and that's cool. But when I see people, we meet each other face to face, it's more genuine, and that's how you more lock
Right.
in.
I'll give
But
you
just
a
like
full-
he did,
different
just like Moko did. Yeah, exactly. Right.
It's a whole
So you
different
vibe.
you know, like you just out here today. Shout out to DGFM. Shout out Chippers.
and the whole
stuff.
Yeah.
cyber thing.
Hey
is
man,
love.
Diesel, everybody, right? Shout out to 211 and South
But-
Hayward history. But at the same
I
time,
would give it.
Hold on,
I
hold
would.
on. Let me ask you something real quick. Is it crazier now to see a younger person coming up now, being outside like Moko is and going city to city, instead of back in the day because there's so many people that are meeting on the internet? Do you feel like there's people that are overutilizing the internet?
No,
How I think about it,
No.
I think a
no.
lot of people my age, they feel like I just think that they're more comfortable talking to a person behind the screen first.
Yeah, yeah.
Or to go meet them face to face, get out of hey, what's up, I'm Whoop Whoop, had to like really get out of person man to man. I feel like
Yeah.
they feel more in their comfort zone if they just DM a person.
Right.
Hey,
So
Whoop
back in
Whoop,
the day,
like all that.
yeah. So back in the day, like you had to meet in person face to face.
Yeah, you
So
can
if
have-
somebody
you can have
wasn't what
Instagram.
they were rapping about, you can instantly tell. Nowadays, everything's over the computer. You can be whoever the fuck you want,
Yeah.
right?
But even then, the background check is still.
Oh, yeah, you know, you
got
still
your
had to have a
check,
background
but,
check.
But,
Yeah,
but,
for
but
sure.
back to what you guys haven't seen this yet, but what William Breed said earlier is growing up in the Fillmore district, you know what I'm saying? You couldn't be no punk before you got outside and got no money, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So there was that era where
I feel like it still is for whoever we call a real people rap.
But yeah, exactly. So you have to be able to uphold yourself in a confidential manner, uphold yourself, and make sure you walk into a room with respect. Now, I don't see people being able to fake that in person.
No, you can't.
I see a lot of DMs tapping in, but I don't think you can fake that in person.
So
I feel
that was
you're
the
shaking
thing.
in your boots. You're shaking in your boots.
Blood, and that is a great way to explain it because this is where people say, "Oh, it's internet gangsters and this and that," and it is, of course. But regardless of just like how back in the day, you have to tap in, and we really are gonna find out, and we're gonna hear the
Right.
streets talk
Because it was
just like.
studio gangsters.
But
back
even right now, it's studio gangsters right now and people that talk on the internet. Now the problem is with not problem, and it is
But it is a problem.
It's how you look at it. But if you start spitting that little fake shit, it could go first before the credentials come back. So
Right.
you might hit that little wave first. But when we look at a nigga like Moko, we know, nah, this motherfucker is
certified.
man, come on, bro. And then the next motherfucker comes out and he starts talking this little bullshit. We see it, certain certain people get their views and their likes and their money and off of
image.
feeding into bullshit. So some little motherfucker gets some little
crazy.
Right.
I mean, look.
that's exactly what I'm talking about, brother, without saying it.
Yeah.
It's the little brazy shit, you know what I'm saying? This is some kid that
Straight up kid.
some
Right.
kid that ain't got no certification. Even if you had a certification, if you're fucking 12 years old, you ain't there yet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We all been there. We've all been immature. But for somebody like a Adam 22, and I'm not the type to be on that fucking talking shit, but I'm talking shit. If you are going to put the culture out there and try to instigate some shit, especially it's one thing when you're doing it with grown men. Go ahead and do your shit. Then they suckers for falling into the shit. But are you fucking really using a little kid like this?
Right.
Especially that
Bruh.
probably don't know nothing about.
But see, that was my point, right? So back then, before you can even get like stamped, right? You had to like you can fake it to make it, but you had to go in the studio with real motherfuckers.
You're
right?
gonna land
So
with somebody sooner or later.
For instance,
But
we had a person that was rapping out of Stockton, right? He was all in his raps. He was all homeboy this, homeboy that. He gets to the studio. My partner, Young Gil, shout out Young Gil. He hits him up.
Yeah.
He goes, you a homie? He was like, huh? Like, you a homie? He was like, well, nah, I kick it with him. Well, what the fuck are you doing in your raps and Welga Birds and all sorts of shit? What the fuck
Okay,
is wrong with you?
on.
And so we put a stop to that shit right there because motherfuckers was like, hey, bro, you can't be rapping about that shit. But then now you got motherfuckers like Lil Brazy because he gets views and
But
shit.
hold on,
They're
but
trying to.
how quickly
But it
did it
happened
get how
before.
quickly did it get shut down, right? So think
That-
about
and
this.
that's
Think
the
about
difference.
this.
That's what I'm
Hey,
saying.
difference
that's
in
the
eras. Difference in eras is
This
if it- if
motherfucker's
it-
gonna blow.
no.
Before he gets shut down.
No. But the difference in eras is that he might have faked it a little bit longer until because the internet is so widespread.
Yeah.
It's shutting motherfuckers down. It's literally canceling people.
No, because
No.
Brazy
But
got.
it's also bringing people
he's
up.
been, hold on,
Hold on,
he's
hold on.
been doing
Oh,
that shit.
privilege.
No, wait, hold on. Podcast privilege. No, but Lil Brazy, he's been embraced. He was embraced, right? He got signed to OTR. You know that fool's a sucker from the
Outside.
beginning.
Where does
You know he's a
OTR?
kid.
Where does OTR
Right.
promote?
Right, you know what I mean. You know that he
Bullshit.
like you can see him.
No,
you know
no,
he's
but-
about
but-
that
but
life.
at the
But
same
because
time-
he gets numbers, he got motherfuckers
Bro,
back in his play.
but at
He
the
had
same time-
EBKJ.
so he
like,
got-
I
he
fuck
got-
with that dude.
No,
You
he
couldn't
got
do that back
signed.
then.
You made the
Nah,
quick
just
money,
cut off his
right?
name.
But at the same time, because you are so widespread with the internet now, I'm telling you, bro, this thought just processed right now.
Right.
I ain't lying. It might be harder to keep it up nowadays because there's so many people that can keep up with every second of your movements now, right? So the way he got yoked up in that little motherfucking liquor store, it would have took weeks, maybe
Yeah, I
months
don't
for
even
people
know
to
that.
talk about it. There would have been people talking
Right.
about it.
Yes,
it would have
it
been months.
happens
It would have
right
been.
now.
It would have been probably
Right.
written off as a rumor.
Yeah.
Except for the people that actually knew it, because back in the day there was hella shit going on and shit like that. Shout out AWACS, shit like that.
So that's
You know,
all
that
in,
Joe Blow, all the shit that the shit that
Yeah.
wasn't recorded shit. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking
Bruh,
what was
Hollywood-
Cuz name?
Hollywood
That
shit,
they
what?
said Hustler. They say all shit.
Said
Right,
no,
right,
he
right.
is.
Yeah, for sure. But
Certified.
but there's so many people that are like, oh, I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
Yo,
I didn't see it.
music.
Now it is at the second because of the internet. It is at that moment of time where it can get shared so quickly that no matter how quick you think you're moving up, you can get fucking shut down just as
Speaking of
man,
that,
within a matter of
speaking of
seconds,
that,
bro.
the
because the-
denial, it's up to people. Let's not get into that.
Then you gotta watch out for
Right.
the people that play a
Fucking
blind eye to it
rats and
too.
they let it
Yeah, so we
slide.
got Stony
sure.
X4 said it's a lot easier now than it was back then. In our days, I'm 42 years old. Back in our days, we had to push CDs out of the trunk, and everybody
Stony,
was
tell him.
vetted. Nowadays, it's all social media banging more than anything.
Stony, that's true though, bro. But at the same time, the internet finds out faster. So at the same time that motherfuckers was out, yes, they were out there pushing, and you had to be this and that to even make it in the studio. But right now, everybody has a little easier outlet. It might not sound the same, might not be the quality, but when it comes down to it, when it finally starts getting pushed out, if we are with the street shit, you are gonna get found out sooner. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Your car,
And
your
you're
car
gonna
gonna
be
get pulled.
exposed sooner.
Your car's gonna get
And
pulled.
it's
for
gonna
sure.
get pulled way quicker.
Publicly.
This is the difference. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like
I get
our
you.
era, brother. I mean,
So
yes,
it's easier to come up.
it doesn't
It's easier to
mean.
come up, but it is even easier.
And
to get
I
fucking
mean,
rich.
go
it's
down.
crazy
You
to
get
say,
rich.
but you
For
know what?
sure.
I'm happy that we do have this one part of the rap game. You don't even have to be. You don't gotta be a whole ass motherfucking G the way you did this and that and the other, but you still have to be respectable, and you still have to have some qualifications to put something down. There's no little clown shit that ain't gonna come out sooner or later, just like what we was talking about. To be honest, I'm a little crazy, whatever the fuck. Man.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
That's a kid. That's a kid's
I
shit.
can never because it's a kid, man, and we've all been there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, in junior high, man, who the fuck knows? That's crazy to me that this is that whole. When I watched him on Adam 22, I'm like, I hate being on that shit. I don't want to be on that, but the exploitation is different when you're doing it for kids, man. You might as well be. I'm not saying like it's the same level as child molestation,
But
but how the fuck can you exploit a kid like that? And then to be pushing,
Because you gotta think
he
about
could
it,
get
now
he
you putting
could get
the
that
kids
kid
back.
killed.
Yeah, I'm about to-
Talk,
now
I
you could-
swear to
now
God,
you
bro.
putting the target
Be
on that kid's
responsible.
back.
Be responsible, sir. Come on, man. You can get a kid killed, man. This is a kid having fun rapping, being stupid and having fun or whatever the fuck.
'Cause you
Let
don't
him
know.
let him have his fun and let him get shut down
Oh,
later.
hold on, man. Hey, we were all 15 at one time.
Yeah,
And
but
when
we was real.
But when we
I'm
were
about to say,
15,
when I was
what we
15,
were
I was
doing.
in- I was
When I was
15 a couple
15,
years
man,
ago, I wasn't.
We knew what we were
like
doing.
that.
This nigga might as well be
Niggas
playing
cool,
ninjas
yeah.
or army
Right.
man. You
But
know what I'm
we
saying?
came up in a different area.
That's the
why it's
difference.
exploitation.
But we came up
And
in a
that's
different
why.
area.
It's-
We had to, we were 15. We had older motherfuckers checking us.
bro,
like you had to act a certain way. You had to do this
But
shit.
they
Already
don't.
are.
That's
Like,
my point,
I
man.
got my
It
first
doesn't
sales
mean he
case
needs
a
to
month
get
after
fucked
I
up
turned
and beat
11.
up.
Yeah,
He's just a
like,
kid being a kid. He does. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To exploit a kid like that is wild to me. I've been tripping on
But
this.
hey,
shit.
but
I'm
like I
glad to
said
be
the
right
last
on
time,
something.
but like I said the last time we were talking about this, every neighborhood has somebody that's exploiting the kid that age.
Yes, but
every neighborhood.
No,
no. Every neighborhood.
that's you right, bro.
No. Every
Yeah, he's
neighborhood
right,
in
though.
this motherfucking country got somebody that's an Adam 22 in that neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you're
it
right.
wasn't looked about or talked upon across the
That's a
nation like
fact.
it is right now because we all know there was somebody that was fucking 22,
But there's
25,
a
30.
difference
No.
between-
There's no difference because
No, but understand what I'm saying before you tell me there's no difference. There's a difference between building soldiers and building young men who are about something and morals and principles
okay,
than about exposing a kid who doesn't know what the fuck he's talking
so
about.
that means every neighborhood was building soldiers? No. Every neighborhood had somebody that was exploiting
clown.
kids, but they were exploiting
And
kids.
you're right.
And the only reason why it's talked about so nationwide is because now it's seen nationwide, right?
Mhm.
So now what I
Internet,
have to understand
once
is
again.
like when I got out
No,
the
you're
pen,
right.
I was like, man, I'm not gonna be like one of these people that all they had to offer me was dope and guns, right?
Right.
I can't be that.
And my
person.
nigga,
Right.
You know what? And the thing is,
I
and,
know your
and,
history.
and the reality of it is that every neighborhood, every ghetto, every projects had somebody exploiting kids because there ain't no kid that was fucking right around the bike looking out for police on their own. There ain't no kid that was out there selling them little dope things on
You're
their
right.
own. There's no little kid grabbing them little giddies on their own.
Yeah.
It was exploitation by what was going on around them and the people that were, molding them for what they needed and utilizing and exploiting these young children. And it happened in every neighborhood. And now, no, hold on,
If
hold on,
I
hold
may,
on,
I'm
hold
waiting
on,
for
hold
you
on,
though.
hold on. We're upset about it because we're seeing it on a bigger platform, right? What we should be upset about is that it's going on behind these closed doors in every different neighborhood. Every kid that's going to CYA, every kid that's getting over there doesn't have the family that loves them and shit that's going out to the street is getting used by somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's why to take away the funding in these different projects, shit like that, it's called redlining. You know what I mean? If you had Johnson or Freeman last name, you wouldn't get a house in this neighborhood because it's called redlining. So what they did was they made sure people only got accepted for certain housing for fucking buying houses in certain neighborhoods because they wanted black people in this neighborhood, Mexican people. It's redlining. It's been going on for years, but now we're upset about it because it's happening on the platform, which means it needs to be broken down at the source. It needs to be broken down in
No,
the
100
neighborhood.
grand, but follow me on this. Because of that, because of the way it's situated like that, we are put out to build our own community on some third world circumstance. Now, on third world circumstance, we ain't teaching 12-year-olds to be kids. We're teaching 12-year-olds to be men. So in that, we give them certain responsibilities. No, no, no. Listen to me, brother. This, and I'm not saying that's right, but we give 12-year-old kids and tell me you didn't feel like you was a 12-year-old man. This is the difference, brother. We all know a 12-year-old man right now, and we know a 50-year-old
No,
kid.
I don't know.
Say we,
I don't know now.
but we did.
In my era,
Me too.
yeah.
And same. But because we come from that era, you can follow me on this.
Yeah, we come from that
This
era.
is
yeah.
that. This is what it is. This is the difference. We're not exploiting. We are building men and
No,
soldiers.
no, hold on. Check me out real quick.
Be it wrong or
No,
be
no,
it right.
no. Check me out real quick. And this is why I always say it. I ain't never mad about the people that brought me up because that's
Me neither.
No, that's
Same.
that's
And
all,
I know we
that's all
talked
they
about
knew.
this, my
That's
brother.
all they knew, right?
I know we talked about.
That's all they knew. So that's what they taught me, right? But at the same time, I've had these same people sit down and say,
What you gonna say?
"I apologize," and I was like, "Don't trip, bro. I loved it." You know what I mean?
Because we got
appreciative.
kids. We would never.
And then so my uncle's telling me, "What would you do if somebody was bringing your kids up the way we helped you come up?" What?
Right.
We've
Man,
Yeah.
I'm talking about I'm smacking shit, right?
Right.
And so
we are gonna fuck
Because
somebody
we
up
didn't
if
have
it's our
dads,
kid,
though.
bro. We got
I didn't
kids,
have a
man.
dad.
I had a dad,
So-
and I still did.
And I did, but it wasn't.
So my hood homies were my dad. You know what I'm saying?
And
We
that's
grew
my
up
point
together.
right now, because
So-
we are raising men
Right.
the way we know to raise men as soldiers.
Yes.
This
We raised-
is my
Yeah.
exact point. Insane. This is my point. We're not we might be exploiting, but we don't mean it to exploitation. We are trying to raise the next generation of men
But there's a
as
difference.
early as
Yes.
we learned.
No, but there's a difference between exploitation, the way they're doing it,
Right.
and the way we're changing the game.
Yes,
and taking what
because-
we've learned
And
to
we
give people.
and
No,
thank
no,
God
it's
for
not.
us
It's
having
not.
our responsibility.
It's not exploitation for us because it's guidance for us, right? We're
We-
guiding people to be better. So we're not exploiting anybody for our own personal benefits, right? Because we're not using
Right.
people, we're not utilizing people for our own
Back in
personal
the
benefits.
day, they were.
That's
Back
what
in
it
the
was.
day, it was like, here's a sack, little homie.
Yeah.
Go get it off. Bring me this
For
money
me.
back. Keep
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
money. You know what I
Because
mean?
I was a
I'm gonna
12-year-old
give you
man.
the, yeah.
And not even the money. I'm gonna go buy you a little outfit or something.
Right.
You're gonna be the freshest on the block.
Right. But I wouldn't. Nah, fuck that. I need my money.
Well,
But like,
I ain't getting saying one of the gas,
like
but
real shit. Because
I feel you though.
you know, so there was a time we were in Las Vegas, right? There was a millionaire dude and shit. And we were chilling with him and shit,
Mm-hmm.
and we are supposed to get paid for something. This dude was like, "Hey, fool, don't trip off that. We gonna go to the store and take you guys shopping."
fuck you.
Nah, man, I don't want that shit.
Nigga,
Give me the
fuck
money.
you,
I don't-
nigga.
I'll buy my own fits.
I
You know
feel
what I
you.
mean?
Yeah.
So,
I'm a
Good
find me
nigga, chill
something
like
to
no
flip,
little hug.
boy.
but back
You
then,
snapping this shit, nah.
like back then though, yeah, we got exploited by certain homies from the hood because they told us, man, hey, go do this shit. These motherfuckers on the block, go handle this, whatever, right? The difference is now, like we know this shit, right? We not trying to lead motherfuckers down that path. We're not trying to we're trying to lead motherfuckers Like, yeah, be
Yes.
cool, be down for your hood, but get your money the right way. Don't end up behind the bars. Don't fucking crash out. We don't want to see you dead. We want to see you elevate.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're gonna rep the block, rep the motherfucking block to the fullest. Handle your business when it's time to handle your business, but don't crash out. Don't fucking start shit for no reason. Keep your mind right. You know what I mean? Like there's other avenues. There's other way. We didn't know no other way. The
No,
only
we
way
didn't.
we knew how to come up was to sell dope or rob motherfuckers.
And that's the thing. That's the thing. Why is it a problem? It's nobody's problem until it's on the internet and now people are seeing it, right? So this thing's been going on for
Because you
generations.
can't
No,
wait
no,
to
no,
cry.
no, no. This is generations and generations and generations. People are talking about Lil Brazy. People are pushing up on this little fucking kid because he was exploited
He's a kid,
on a
man.
fucking big fucking platform. The real problem is what what we can actually control when we have our people that are our age and you can see that they're fucking exploiting kids or they're utilizing for these people to get better.
Bruh.
It's up to us to have our own conversations. Make sure you're a voice. Like you coming up, you a youngster. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
We always have.
He got.
Yeah. So
I'm
we always
gonna
had
tell you right now.
Yeah.
I guarantee you by next year, Moko, the way he gets down and the way he's spent and the way he's consistent, next year, somewhere in the middle of summer, whatever it is, we gonna have some show, be it a car show, whatever it is,
Yeah.
and there's gonna be a line of kids, you know what I'm saying, or young men waiting to sit there and take a picture with you, my brother. I spoke about
Yeah,
this
we
with you
spoke
before,
about
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Sure.
Well, but watching the Ecitos and whatever,
Right,
else, you know
right,
what I'm
right.
saying? Because that's what it is, man.
You just
It's
gotta
a
wait.
high
You just gotta
influence
wait
in-
your turn. That's it.
and that, but the difference is you realize already before it's even ahead of you, you understand you got a responsibility.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The next person is ready to just
And you learn from our mistakes, right? But see, the thing with Lil Brazy though is he ain't like that. He ain't about that.
That's
He
my
didn't grow
point,
up the way
brother.
we did. When
He's
we
not-
we came out, we had to
he's
fight.
playing, he's
Right.
pretending.
He's a little kid. We see him as a little kid because he's not really he's cosplaying. He's cosplaying a blood, and he's a
Exactly
fucking
that.
he's a little
It
fucking
might as
nerd.
well be Army Man or
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
It's what,
So and you could tell when motherfuckers hit him up.
Bro, if you
Call
out
my
there,
mom.
if you out there
Call
and
my
you
mom.
see somebody exploiting the motherfucking kid, bro,
But-
get
and that's
get
where
off.
it's
Right.
at.
Yeah.
But this is my
His
point.
manager should got- his manager should have slid
the
on.
way we
Get off.
But it's a difference between making a man and exploiting a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
If that
Exactly.
that's my point.
Exactly.
I'm not saying it's right to have a 12-year-old, running the block and whatever else. But we have different outlets now. We have a positive.
Well, that's the thing. We have different outlets.
Now we do.
Now we
Right.
do. We have to utilize.
And
it
we
because-
are though.
because
Say we ain't,
but
man. I'm very proud of
think
all
about
of
it,
us,
bro.
brother.
But think about it. If we didn't have different outlets, what the fuck were we doing our whole life?
We
If
didn't
we,
though.
No,
we really
no,
didn't.
no,
before.
but if we came up a certain way with this outlet, and then came to a age of being a man, right? And we have youngsters like Moko come behind us, but we have nothing but the same shit to show them. What the fuck? Where the fuck do we progress?
Right.
Right.
It's
It's all
a
about
cycle.
progression. You're not doing the same
No, it
cycle.
is.
It's all about progression. It's 1% a fucking day. That's all you have to do. Just be a little bit
That's
better.
real. I feel like
Be a little bit
100%.
better.
Right.
Just be a little bit better. Give a little bit better game than what you had, bro. You know what I mean?
I
That's
watched
it.
that interview with Larry June, and that was exactly his thing. It doesn't matter if he does, is he gives this little certain percentage a day, and I run with that, bro.
Yeah.
When I feel like I'm on a lazy day, if I put a couple phone calls in at least,
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
I did.
Shout out,
something, you know
shout
what I'm
out
saying?
James Clear, man. He wrote that book, Atomic Habits.
Bro, we talk about
Yeah,
this
yeah, yeah.
often, bro.
So look, when I was coming up at Lewis Park, I aspired to be the big homies that were at the park drinking 40s all day, right? I aspired. That was
Nigga, look
that was
cool, right?
that was
That was
who I
cool.
looked up to, right? The homies on the block, man, 30, 40 years old, drinking 40s and shit, talking about war stories and what
Yeah,
they
yeah.
did, this and that. When I was a kid, we looked up to that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But fuck that. I'm not trying to have motherfuckers look up to me like that. Like I'm not gonna be sitting on the block on a 40 a day. I want motherfuckers to be successful.
Because
I want
we
motherfuckers to
realize
learn
now
off
that
me.
is kid shit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That you could be a teenager doing that shit, but what are we gonna do from there? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, this is what I'm talking about right now. Back in the day, we had certain outlets. We really had all the other options, but we didn't put it together for what we are. Now, we had unions were always available. Motherfuckers
Right.
started businesses and whatever else, but we didn't put it out how we are now. The
Right.
way that we do it for each other now is amazing. We
Right.
just need to continue. The generation with Joe Bomb and also one of the leaders in it, and then the next one,
Right.
Moko, and he already is a leader, bro.
And the thing is, there was a lot of hating back then.
And man, come on,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, there was
Space House
there was a
website.
We have outlets
Spacehouse.
in general. Now, of course, everybody has a.
No, but
We could play whatever we want. Motherfuckers want to be a full gangster.
right.
Go be that gangster, brother.
Right.
Go and real spill. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You
want to
can't-
do it, do it.
You can't talk a motherfucker out of it when they want to do it.
Right.
Could they have talked you out of it, Joe Bob?
Hell no.
Moko. And
Hell
me
No.
and Fast, brother, you neither, brother. When we want to be that, we gonna be that.
Mhm.
Now, however, if you have been through it and into it, and even before that, we are able to catch you now and have so many other outlets. This is the beautiful part about where we're at in the game
Right.
right now. We have options.
Right.
It's not.
Space world.
We felt optionless before.
Space world.
Is what it was.
Right.
We made our own fucking way, brother. And everybody who says we can't on some other shit, we have made our way like this, brother. We'll give you a fucking union job. You can go be a G.
Right.
Right the fuck now, bro.
At this moment, at this second, in
this
time,
in time, brother.
And the thing is, we all came up individually. Because nobody ain't gave me shit. Nobody gave you shit. Nobody gave you shit.
Like,
But
Yeah,
now, but now, well,
I do see what you're saying,
but now though, we have the we're able to give motherfuckers that opportunity,
bro.
right?
Yes.
You know what I mean? And we came together, so we come together as one, like Voltron, and we're able to give
Hello.
motherfuckers bigger opportunities than we ever had. And
Yeah,
that's
man.
that carnalismo. That's what Stoney just said. It's the carnalismo. We
Stoney,
need a lot
brother.
more of it. But that's the thing, that it's that carnalismo, that with that unity, that we're all trying to come together, and ain't nobody hating. I don't give a fuck
the
if
betterment.
if
It's the
you
betterment of the
you make
country.
$100,000 and I'm over here making $10,000. I'm proud of you. I want you to make $1 million.
But you also,
But I'm gonna.
but you see
strive
that it's
to get
possible.
Yeah.
Now
And I'm gonna
we
strive to
also
get
see
that.
that it's not a homeboy just going off and like, hey man, I done hung my hat up and I'm going over here and I'm gonna do this. No, we still love each other and we're still looking out for each other and we still give opportunity.
Right.
It's possible for everybody.
Right.
It's not just that, yes, he makes 100,000, I make 10,000, I'm proud of him. It's that I see that now I can also make that.
Right.
There's a way for everybody. And the options are open and we have the floodgates are open, brother.
Right.
And if you don't
And so are,
get with no paperwork, go
yeah,
get with
yeah.
Joe Bob right now.
Lines
Tap in with BBG Studio, brother. We all will do what we can. Anybody who feel like is bullshit, brother, we are the ones. And not only that, you're the ones.
Right.
You guys are everybody out here are the ones, man. You are the next step to set up the next opportunity for the next young man, for the next homeboy to be something.
Right. And I've always said, man, if you got your front, then I got your back. If you put in the
That's
work,
one of my
fool,
favorite
I'm gonna
things you
get
say,
behind
brother.
you. Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So get your own front. That don't mean like you can just slack off and be lazy and I'm just gonna.
There's
give
none
you
of that.
Yeah, yeah.
There's none of
You
that.
gotta earn the
still gotta hold your own
opportunity.
shit.
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure, bro. Everybody here's had an open line of communication. You know what I mean? And
Love, bro.
you know what I mean? Moko, you're the next one. Coming up, you a little bit younger, shit like that, bro. You've upheld yourself and upstanding. You know what I mean?
Man.
You know what I mean? As a man, for sure. And I
Yeah,
got
work
love
and
for you,
work.
bro.
This nigga works, brother.
But what I do love too, bro, is that
And he's dope.
everybody I deal with, bro. It's never like, oh, what's up, nice about you don't ever think we too big. It's always, hey, if you need something, holla at me. I'm an open line of
Right.
communication.
Yeah, you are very good with
open,
that, brother.
yeah. Open line of
You that
communication.
dude.
Open line of communication. It's nothing. So if you out here, you tuning in, you tapping in, you seeing this later on down the road, and you going through some hard times, homie.
Yeah, don't
Hey,
hesitate.
Hey, don't hesitate. Tap
Don't
in.
hesitate,
Tap in with
man.
somebody.
We
man.
all with
Tap
you,
in with
man.
somebody.
We
If
all
you in that
with you.
motherfucker requesting and I don't see it, send another one. You know what I
Send
mean?
another
Send another one. And send another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. You ain't.
Don't trip
ever-
on the little internet shit. You didn't get a like. You didn't get an answer back. Keep pushing, brother. Nobody's above nobody, man. It ain't that.
Consistent.
Niggas is busy. Niggas do what they do,
That part.
brother. But we got you.
But
And if
no,
you
but
out here
also-
looking too, you out here looking, man, go on that. No, I ain't gonna say it to everybody. Never mind. I gotta make sure you good on paperwork
Right.
before I give you my unit.
but
shit.
also,
That though, we got
Yeah.
that.
but also,
covered.
don't expect a handout.
Yeah.
Expect work.
That's
Don't
what I'm
be-
saying. That's
expect
the
to get
difference
your shit.
between
Yeah,
Moko
sure.
and these other. And no disrespect to anybody, but this is why I fuck with Moko so tough, because he works. This motherfucker puts in. I got his back to the fullest, man.
Likewise.
There's no laziness. There's no slacking. This nigga calls me and gets me on my toes. Hey, man, I'm coming in. Shit, man, I ain't even gonna be there. Nigga, do your stuff, bro.
Right.
Is if you're putting in the work, you don't get it handed to you, brother. I don't get nothing handed to me.
Right.
And you
We're
know
not
what?
gonna hand nothing to
But,
you.
but we're also in a spot where
I ain't
we,
got nothing to hand
but-
to you.
but
You
we're
better
al-
work.
But we're also in the spot where we also seen the 5, 10, 15, 20 years of people that put in the work and didn't, right? So we see
Bro.
the difference, right? But there is a number of people out there that are putting in the work right now that are doing it. And I see them like, bro, you see the shirt I'm wearing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out,
Yeah,
Easy
man,
Money. You know what I'm talking about?
$dollars, buddy.
Easy dollars, man. You know what I'm talking about?
I
Hey,
get it. Go play that right
that's,
now.
That's another person, bro. That's just one of many. You know what I mean? Like BT, Remy Guapo.
Go, bro.
There's
It's so many easy
there's so many
dollars.
people that are working and are doing the steps, and you see the people that are doing the steps. You know what I mean? And they're small steps, they're big steps.
But it's a step
There's
every
a
day.
step.
The
It's a
progress,
step, right?
That's all that
Yeah,
matters.
There's people
bro,
that have
Moko,
these
tell
things and
them
they
something,
stop.
brother.
You know,
Always
and
say
the
progress.
thing is, don't feel discouraged if something didn't fucking work out the way you think it did. Bro, just keep going.
Moko,
bro.
let me ask you this, brother.
Son.
Cause you really do work, bro.
Mhm.
Do you feel like you've always just been on that shit, or like you had after you started rapping and starting seeing some type of, some feedback, you
Yeah.
really got on it, or
Nah.
were you always on that shit?
Nah, at first, bro, I used to just dabble around with it, bro, just fuck with it. And then, like you said, I started seeing progression with it. I just started seeing like
You one of the first
I mean-
motherfuckers that I also knew that like had like a little control over the, and we talk about this shit too. Moko had I don't even know how many different fucking IG pages.
oh
Bro,
man,
but he had the handle on the game on how to get the streams, the
Right.
the views and the streams and so
Yeah,
on and so
like
His
forth.
shit,
15,
yeah,
but-
his shit,
I
his
mean-
shit got chalked more times than mine did.
But it's all for real though.
Yeah,
But it's all
that's-
part of
that's
it though,
all that.
because he understands the work that it takes to get that up. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you just post one day. I mean, it's everything. What
Shit.
time are you posting?
There
the
was times
hashtag?
this
This nigga
deleted, and
knows
I
what
felt
to
like
do,
fuck it,
bro.
I felt like just like I ain't gonna do it no more. I felt like
Right.
quitting, like bro. Like,
Yeah, but
I'm finna just get back in the field, but then
that's
Yeah,
just
you
like
just gotta
Pops,
keep
man.
going
Shout out to the
crazy.
real Pops, man. He got his.
Shout
ass-
out Pops too,
Shout
bro.
out
Man,
Pops,
that
too.
nigga,
Got his page
he got his
taken
shit
down
knocked down
hella
so many
times.
times.
yeah.
And he just came back with a vengeance.
Bruh,
He's
come
like,
on,
fuck
man.
it, I'll do it again. Knock me
got
down,
to.
I'm gonna come back
Yeah,
up.
you got
It's
to.
and mindset too. He's one of the ones. Pops, love you, brother.
Yeah, let me know, man, for sure.
Man, and for always showing love too. But for real, man, go follow the real Pops. He is one of the ones you could look at his page right now. This is not his first page, bro.
Nah, he
It's
He
like
has been
50.
at it and at it, and when people knock him down, this is that good, solid homeboy mentality. We do not get knocked down. I'm gonna step right back up to the plate and do better.
Yo, I just feel like it just shows like it ain't luck. Like
It ain't
we
luck,
could
my
do
nigga.
this shit.
You-
Like we
what
could
you
do this
do ain't
shit.
luck.
Fuck
Yeah,
luck.
mama, we could do this shit. Like
Fuck luck.
Shout out to you, Stinker Vision.
Hey, you know what, too, bro?
Shout out to
We
your
actually
fucking
know somebody too that did 23 years, didn't know they was gonna fucking get out. You know what I mean?
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to homie Fats, man.
fast,
Straight the
mama.
fuck up.
Love
know
you,
what I mean?
Fats,
Yeah,
brother, by the way.
Hey, bro, there's other people. Free my boy Tar. There's people
Free
that
my
are,
brother Hazy.
Yeah,
man.
free my
Come on,
brother
man.
Hazy, man.
Come on, man.
Hey, man.
He
You know
next.
what? If you guys are watching this shit, man, you guys see it down the line. I don't give a fuck, man. Don't stop, man. Don't give up, man. The only
stop,
time you
won't
fail is when you quit. You know what I mean? There ain't no failure in this motherfucking life, man. It's
Yeah.
you just keep going, man.
We won't allow, man.
Yeah,
When you
stop,
want
not
you
our
the
team.
brother, man. We there.
And you know, but shit gets fucked up, right? Money gets low and shit, motherfucker. You know, you ain't
Bro,
seeing the
you've been
fruits of your
shot.
labor.
You've been shot.
Right.
Hey,
This nigga had
all
a
this
hole
type of
in him,
shit.
bro.
Right,
Bro,
But, you know,
did the mental fuck you up too, bro? But you kept going, right?
right. No, the mental.
Look
fucked
at
me up
everything
so
you
bad.
built, though.
Yeah, but I mean, there's times where shit gets hard, but you just got to keep pushing because eventually, you stay on the right track. man, you'll be there.
Yeah,
Like
man.
I came from, man, I was living in a fucking rat infested house and shit. You know what I mean? Now I got 2 houses and shit. Now I'm
Like,
cool.
2
Like
rat
you know what I'm
infested
saying?
houses.
Nah, they ain't infested, man. I paid a pest man to come through twice a week.
Twice a
Shit.
week.
Fuck
That's
that. But you know what I mean?
Got
Like
it down to roaches now.
you gotta keep pushing.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Though,
and
shit.
it's
Nah, it's a
it's
fact, though, brother.
what did William Brees say? When you're at your lowest, dude, that's God giving it to you. That's his
It is.
best.
I
And then
swear
when
to
you
God.
can,
What's that saying? God gives his toughest
Hardest battles to his toughest soldiers.
hardest battles to his toughest.
Man, you guys gotta watch that William Reed episode, man. That shit.
I wanna watch it, man. I wish I would've
bro,
made
that
it,
shit,
my
that
nigga.
shit, that shit was bro. I'm motivated just by sitting next to that motherfucker.
Hey, shout out William Bree, brother. I wish I
Shout
could
out
have met y'all.
William.
Should have made
It'll-
that time, brother.
it'll be out soon.
Respect you,
It'll be
brother.
out in a couple days, man.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna look out for that.
what he said was like, man, like, cause he lost his kids, and he was just like, I'm built for
How
this.
tough is
I'm
that?
built for this.
Man.
And he was like, man, God didn't give me this that
God
wasn't
don't give
built
us
for-
nothing we can't handle.
Right, and so he was like, I'm either gonna let it fuck me up, or I'm gonna thrive off this shit. And he said, dude, it's easy to be a gangster when there ain't no war, right?
Mhm.
And that shit right there, like it's easy to be.
Do you represent when it counts?
Right.
All you little youngsters out there, I want you to think about this.
Oh, what up,
You
young ex-bud?
ex-book, my nigga, bro. I love you, blood. I know he does.
Right.
Do you represent when it counts? Just ask yourself that for real, though.
No.
It ain't nothing about how hard you are. If somebody came up to you and pressed you when nobody's around, what are you gonna do?
gonna do?
Because that's
Yeah.
just how you find out. It don't mean you ain't cool, but don't be what you ain't.
Right.
Don't be what do you represent. It's a simple question, brother.
A lot of that shit talking and
buzz pipes.
a lot of that loud talking and
Bruh.
shit talking, it changes real quick when you hit a motherfucker up when they're by themselves.
Yeah.
But when they're in front of people, showing out in front of people, yeah, they loud and shit. But when you pull them up to the side and they by yourself, like, look, bro.
Will you make
got a
it
problem.
on the front line,
to the-
brother?
take it to
Because
the
if
alley,
you
bro.
really with it, you probably gonna end up behind that motherfucking enemy lines in the penitentiary. Do you represent when it counts? And if not, then just be cool.
Take notes, motherfucker.
Right. Message.
Message.
Yeah.
Message.
But, you know,
12.
whatever you going through, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you're going through, man, just make sure you persevere, you move on, keep moving forward and shit.
Keep it dope, brother. Keep it dope, man.
Handle it.
Yeah, man.
My brother Joe Bob, he the outlet that yes, the outlet, but the positivity he pushes out first of all. But
Right.
then it's not necessarily an outlet, but he will show somebody that it might not even be something he does, but he knows that it's not just one way for somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We have options for the brothers.
Right.
Period.
That part.
We don't never have to first of all, we ain't gotta scrounge for shit. There's plenty of shit in the game. And matter of fact, what we were just talking about, let's get rich.
Right.
Get your mindset right, because there ain't no reason that we can't. We are. We already in motion. If the youngsters out here ain't already paying attention, we already doing it. It's
Hey, man,
possible. We
if
can.
John
We're doing it.
John Keefe, my brother John Keefe, man, just started his LLC too, bro. Man, and Shaggy, bro. The motherfucker said, if I could do it, so can you. You know what I mean?
Fuck yeah.
It's
right.
But it's
there's
real,
something-
bro.
Bro,
That's
holla
fact.
at people, man. Holla at people.
Yeah. Don't
Holla
holla
at your people.
don't holla at the motherfuckers that
Holla
that
at those
hate.
people. Hey, shout out my boy
And-
Shaggy for starting his LLC and getting this shit
Yeah,
going
shout
too,
out
bro.
Send my respect to you,
Yeah,
say,
bro,
brother.
like the CYA shit, all types of shit, bro, and people, like I
Step
said
out,
earlier,
get
bro,
to it, bro.
motherfuckers was betting against us, bro, for years. You know what I mean?
Step out and step up.
Now, we not so much the underdogs anymore in the bet. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now we are probably the best bet.
Right.
We
That's
the
right.
underdog. We are the underdogs, but you know what? The underdogs be
man.
whipping that ass,
bless the
boy.
game.
God bless
God
the
bless the-
goddamn
God
game.
Bless the guy.
But yeah,
Message.
so hey,
Message.
let me throw a wrench in this whole conversation, man. What do you think about the Epstein files? You think they got him? You think Trump was lying?
Yes.
Who?
Epstein.
Who's
Trump.
that?
Yes.
You don't know about
Yes, I
Epstein?
do.
You know Epstein.
He
Fuck
knows.
those guys, dude.
Yeah.
No, I do feel like that, bro. I mean,
Shoot them just in case. How about that?
I agree, but
That much rumors, bud. Just
it
go ahead.
goes all that. What
That point,
If you got a clean shot, take it.
Ghislaine or whatever. What is she in jail for then? What's she in jail for then? One and two. Yeah, man, it's all a political fucking game, and everybody. It's like a Diddy fucking shit
the
on a
biggest
higher
criminals
level. You know
are
what I'm
the
saying?
fucking.
It's the Diddy party on a higher level. Yeah, man, there's some little wild shit.
Hold on. Some dude, Scante Warrior said, "There's no way to succeed. It's a prison game."
Lay
I
out the
don't know what the
Scante,
fuck.
homeboy.
I don't know what the fuck you talking about, bro. Nobody's talking about no prison
We
game.
love you, brother.
God
bless you.
Love you.
God bless you and God bless the gang.
But there's a lot
Moving
of
forward.
successful motherfuckers that we around. You know what I'm saying? Like for surely.
Loser.
Surely, there's
Oh,
a
no.
lot-
just kidding.
There's a lot of successful motherfuckers. that
his,
we
ex-
around.
his experience
And,
must be different.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's
So-
he trolling. It's all good.
So I
We
just
saying
want
all
to
that,
put
my
out
boy.
there, a lot of motherfuckers.
Be funnier, though. Make
Yeah,
us laugh
be
or
funny.
something.
But yeah, man, I think so. Going back to the Epstein thing, like I think it was all charade. That whole shit for Trump to get in office. He lied about a whole lot of shit. Everything he said he was supposed to do.
It's so political on me, homeboy.
Except for deporting. I'm not.
Even his
political
first-
for the-
even his
But,
first
okay,
one
so
was
listen
fraud.
to me, bruh.
He
Yeah.
faked all those
The
fuck-
whole shit about and it's like of course like the cliche thing, the lesser of two evils, but the whole thing about right now, yeah, we might not want, we want to have control of our country and who comes in and out, whatever else, and it takes a motherfucker like Trump to. You ain't gonna be a punk. I don't want no punk to run my motherfucking people's shit.
Right.
No,
Real
no.
shit.
But at the same time, this right now, what they're doing, ICE, blood. If ICE is really trying to worry about getting motherfucking criminals and fucking people who shouldn't be in here, then motherfucking join up with the motherfucking FBI and the motherfucking local police. Don't just go profiling brown people.
Yeah, when
This,
it go
shit, this is where it gets foul. And you know what I'm saying? On some, I don't even want to be on no political shit. But
Right.
yeah. Don't be over there pumping me up, Joe Bob. But yeah, nigga, fuck on. Nah, don't just pull up.
Man,
Don't
nigga started
This shit
tripping,
different,
bro.
brother. Like the shit that I supported before. You know what I'm saying? You just gonna pull up on a nigga because he brown and fucking nah. That's
knock on a
Hey,
Mexican.
But it goes.
Bruh.
It goes. Look, it goes back to the '60s, right? When we first started, you know, the Chicano Revolution.
Chicano is American.
But-
You know,
but-
we are from United States of America.
What
brother.
was that dude's name? That speaker who said they're either gonna beat us into submission or beat us
Yeah,
into, activation.
Oh, his name is I put him on the.
Yeah, it's on
Yeah.
the beginning of the video. That nigga.
So they're either gonna beat us into submission or beat us into activism.
Okay,
right?
so I'm
so what the same thing is with
Jorge Gonzalez.
Gonzalez.
Worky Gonzalez. That's who I'm talking about.
So
So that's the same thing that ICE is doing. What they're gonna do is they're gonna fuck around and they're gonna try to deport us all the way to fucking revolution, to action, and they don't want to fuck around and do that. 'Cause-
brothers, my grandfather's name is Feliciano Salcido. He done put in work for people coming across the border and becoming American citizens. I'm like on some third and fourth generation shit. Even my grandfather was born in Miami, Arizona. My grandmother is from Texas, Kingsville, Texas. Now, when I say Texas, when the old school cliche shit, we didn't cross the border, the border crossed us. That is real in my grandmother's case.
Right.
Now, my grandfather, we're from the Chihuahua, Parral, Chihuahua to be specific. Silver mines, I could get deep into it,
Right.
following in. But also born in the United States and being Mexican
Right.
in them times, brother.
Right.
And Merchant Marine during the fucking Zusu Rice and the whole
Yes.
shit. You feel me?
Yep.
So I remember nobody had ever thought to ask my grandfather. I remember asking him personally, "Hey, Grandpa, when you were in that, did you ever experience any racism?" You know what he told me?
What?
You know what? I had to put a few motherfuckers on their ass, and that was all it took.
Right.
And I really didn't. But my grandfather, I take so much pride in it that he worked to make sure that people who came in this country illegally would find a legal way, or they came in legally and he would help them with that too. You know what I'm saying? There's a way. But to think that right now that somebody could come in and just say he looked Mexican,
Get him
let's
out of
fuck
here.
fuck him up and get him out of here.
Yeah, that ain't cool.
Nah, go work with the FBI. Go work with the motherfucking local police. If it's for the criminals you're trying to get out of here, then go
It
get
ain't
with.
criminals though. It could be. It could honestly.
just
It could be any
profiling.
one of us.
That's my
Even
point, though,
even Joe
brother.
Bob's white ass.
Nigga,
It could even be it.
you look Nicaraguan, nigga. You look like a light skinned Nicaraguan,
No,
nigga.
I mean, like, my grandpa, he came from Nicaragua, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we know.
He
We can
left,
see.
you know what I mean?
Don't keep acting white.
My grandma, my mom.
Don't wanna get deported.
My two
He don't want to get deported.
they were still in Nicaragua for like the year while my grandpa was working and shit. Now,
He was born here, Ice.
yeah, I
When
was
Ice
born
comes
there.
around, he's Irish.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
Both of us born here, too.
No, but like, you know, like my family, they were one of the only Nicaraguan families in Noe Valley and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? My grandpa was working with the Italian and Irish mob and shit like that. They was able to fucking get my mom and my grandma shit out here. You know, not everybody has these different outlets. You know what I'm saying? It ain't. You know what I mean? It's fucked up, blood. You know what I mean? People want to do better, bro. Come on, let's go do better. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like saying like, oh well, criminals gonna get deported, shit, bro. What are you gonna do? You gonna deport me too when I get locked up? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yes.
Well, that's
You know what
where
I'm
it's
saying?
coming
For real.
from
For
because
real, bro, because you wanna
We all got a homeboy across. We all got a homeboy too across the border.
because what it is the same thing that's
Real.
been going on for years. It's two people, you know, one riding apple.
yeah,
Now you're gonna say the whole tree riding?
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand people they okay, this is what we're trying to do. All right, then we need to do this and we have to do that. But at the same time, the truth of the matter is that they're causing division because the left side says we're gonna open up the border and let everybody in.
Right.
The right side says we're gonna close it up and not let nobody in. Right? Now you got people arguing about it. You got people fighting
Yeah.
about it,
That's
right?
what they want.
And
They
they're
trolling.
they're doing all the shit that they're doing on the fucking sideline, and motherfuckers sitting here arguing.
Right.
Well, they
But
make a money.
that's what they want because it's either one extreme or
Yeah, exactly.
one extreme or the other,
There's
right?
no
So they
medium.
go, but that's where there has to be a medium.
is.
It's so fucking easy.
No, it has to be.
it's
It
still-
should be.
There
Right.
is, but
Could
they
be.
want the fight.
Yes, they want the
they
fight.
want the
That's-
division. They want the
exactly-
division. Like,
right.
bro, you know me.
The
bro.
more we're
I mean,
divided, the more power
bro,
they got.
You know me, bro. I'm an Irish Nicaraguan. You know what I'm talking about? I'm
I
a
know
homeboy, and I fucking talk shit. I say shit that pisses people off because I like to get people riled up sometimes.
Right.
I don't ever say shit out of hate. I don't
He
say
was
shit.
talking shit.
No, I don't say shit out of hate. I don't say shit
Still the
out
pussy.
of fucking, you know, spite.
Malice,
I
yeah.
don't say out of malice. You know, I joke around.
That guy's a
I say,
comedian.
yeah. But because I know that there's certain people out there that fucking, you know, the blue-haired people, and then you got the people that are all
Right.
fucking,
He's not really
all
that
fucking,
racist.
all trumped up. You know what I mean? There's these different people that they take shit so
They're
fucking
taking something up
seriously
the ass and shit.
that I don't mind stirring that pot. Right.
Right.
Because at the same time, you want to get down, we can get down.
Right.
No problem. I'm cool. I tell jokes.
I whip your
joke
blue
around.
haired ass.
I don't give a fuck. You know, whatever. It is what it is. I don't want no problems, but if you want some problems, no
Yeah,
problem.
nigga
You know
can
what I'm
talk
talking
the
about?
talk and walk the
If you
walk.
want
It
some
ain't-
problems,
it ain't
no
no
problem.
You know what I mean? But at the same time, you are feeding like I ain't feeding into none of that dumb shit. I don't give a fuck. I know
Right.
what I gotta take care of. You motherfuckers over here arguing about this and that. You have no power over it.
Right.
You have no power over it. Look at you motherfuckers arguing about this dumbass shit you ain't got no fucking power over. How the fuck does your opinion matter because you're commenting on a motherfucking Facebook or Instagram fucking thing? All these paragraphs and showing these motherfuckers how the fuck you feel. Stupid.
Have you ever got down on some comments on the younger generation? Have you ever got down and started really arguing with somebody on some comments?
Me personally, no.
Hell,
I
motherfucker.
don't do that shit.
Because what the fuck will it change, right? If don't matter if
Nothing,
you're on
it's
the
a
internet,
game,
in the
man.
comments, if you're over there arguing in the
Half-
garage,
Half of the people only gonna read the first 4 words.
And that.
and
And then
on
it's
the
gonna be
second half
done.
of it is
And that.
when you have these people that are doing the politics, the real criminals in this motherfucking game, the real crime people, because they have, bro, I swear to God, I was in the county in 2012 fighting my life case, right? I got the newspaper, shout out my boy Bundy, dope flavor starter, you know what I mean?
Seeing our love,
Retard.
buddy.
Yeah,
Retard.
we was fucking,
My
we
nigga.
were roommates in the junior college. I like to call it junior college, not the county jail, because we went to Penn State after.
Yes,
But I'm sitting
sir.
there, Page 8, small ass article on the fucking right side, on the fucking very right side says that they found guns with the cartel fucking fight with dead bodies on it that was supposed to be demolished and taken apart and destroyed from the CIA. But it's in fucking Mexico. People are fucking shooting each other. Page
Yeah,
8,
that.
small
Right.
little article, right?
Right.
You telling me that something that the CIA was supposed to destroy is in the fucking page 8 of a fucking Contra Costa County newspaper
Yeah.
Right.
on the small ass article?
Right.
Oh yeah. Let's just whisper it real quick. Hopefully nobody hears about it.
Well,
Yeah.
we all know the CIA's been corrupt because they've been
Yeah.
smuggling drugs into the
Wait,
country to
was
get
the
paid.
ice corrupt?
Oh man, come on.
Yeah.
I mean, we all know.
No,
I
but
mean,
but think about it. The people that I don't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, yeah.
brother. I don't.
All of a sudden.
I don't. Yeah, I cut
Yeah,
you off all the time. But I love you too. Hey, no. But at the same time, it's like there's so many people that are sitting here. You know, veins are coming out in their fucking necks. They change the color. They're hating each other. Trying to have somebody agree with their point of view, when honestly, it's not going to make a difference. And statistically speaking, you know what I'm saying? Most people have their mind set before you even show them the proof of the
Period.
facts.
Right.
80 some percent. What was it? That statistical fucking analysis that they did with Stanford? It was 80 some percent already have their mind made up before you even show them the facts. So it doesn't even
Right.
matter if you show them these motherfuckers the facts. People have their mind made up because they came up a different way. They were growing up a different way. They came up a certain aspect in life with different perspectives. So you over here wasting your fucking breath hating somebody because they look at the world differently.
Straight up.
right.
And that's what they want.
And that's what they're doing because that's where like they're like, man, if you're a Democrat, fuck you, fuck all Democrats, bro. What the fuck? Or fuck you, you're a Republican, fuck all Republicans. The fuck does being Republican or Democrat got anything to do with anything? Like that's your political party. You're two broke motherfuckers fighting over a rich motherfucker to control.
Bro, that's the same thing they
everything, you
did.
know?
That's the same thing they did with racism,
Hell,
right? Because even
My
being Irish people were used too as slave labor, just like the fucking Africanos were when they brought them on the fucking
Just like the
boats.
Chinese.
Yeah, just like the Chinese,
Yep.
right?
Just like the
So-
Mexicans,
and,
Indians.
and who sold their own people? The Irish sold their own people, Africans sold their own people, Chinese sold their own people, Indians sold their own people. But people come over here and start fucking arguing about it and hating each other over it.
Right.
And you have people that are talking, they're talking, politically correct, or they have a educated fucking vocabulary, right? So even though they're saying hateful shit to other people, people are like, yeah, hell yeah, I agree with you. You're causing hate and you're causing division.
Right.
You're causing hate and you're causing division with something you have no control over, and you're just adding fuel to the flame.
fire.
You know what I'm
Right.
talking about? And you're just causing more division. So if you're over here fucking sitting here and you're in that 1% of America owns how much percent of the fucking economy? 90-some percent?
Yeah, something like. But that's the thing. Once people figure out that your neighbor's not your enemy, your fucking Republicans not your enemy, the Democrats not your enemy. It's the fucking people in charge that want to keep you
Yeah.
down. That's your enemy. The 1%ers, that's your enemy. When people start figuring that out and coming together and be like, look, the system is rigged, the system is corrupt. Fuck the system. When people start coming together and doing that shit, that's when shit will change. But until then, motherfuckers keep talking shit on their little Facebook or their fucking IG posts and hating this person and that person and fuck you, turn the world red and turn the world
Yeah,
blue. Like,
yeah.
man, fuck all that shit.
No,
bro.
I seen it, bro. We did WWDC. It was the fucking one of the Apple shows, right? We did it at the San Jose Convention Center. Had a week to do it. There was fucking day shift, night shift, right? Then they said they needed it all out at San Jose Convention Center 24 hours. So you have to go. And I know these people are up there in that fucking window watching people move like fucking ants, arguing with each other. And I'm sitting there looking, and I'm like, there's no show coming in here tomorrow. There's no reason that they have to have it all cleared out. These motherfuckers are laughing at all these people that are fucking struggling, spending all these hours and going around the clock and losing that lack of sleep
Right.
and bro, like you are sacrificing your time. To get a paycheck, you have to exchange your time for money,
Right.
right? Even my union after 5 o'clock, it's overtime, 10 o'clock, double time. Everything is good money, but at the same time, people are killing themselves, bro. They're fucking driving home, falling asleep. You know what I mean? They're going on shit. They have the lack of sleep. You traveling hours to go to work, and I look at these people and they're upstairs and they're in the glass fucking window. They're fucking laughing.
Right.
There's no reason why people have to go this crazy, right? It's just like the way these other people, these 1%ers do it. They're fucking sitting up there in the fucking comfortable seat laughing at these little fucking workers.
Not even thinking about us.
No, they do because they're saying
There's a
no,
check.
no. They're thinking about it because that's the reason why schools look like jails. There's a reason why they don't teach people finances, and the reason why they fucking tell everybody the Pythagorean theorem.
School
is
to
what you
prison
fucking need to know.
pipeline.
You know what I'm saying? Because they want people to be worker bees and just say, oh yeah, I'm gonna work all these years. I'm gonna try to buy a house or something, and then I'm gonna retire after working 45 years just to fucking live off a free check for 7 to 10 years because that's what they expect your life.
And
That's the reason
by
why.
the way, if you are happy in your job, be happy in your job.
Be happy in your job, but understand too that they set it up a certain way to say, okay, that's why the social. Oh yeah, people are living.
Some
People
some
are living
people
long.
have a trade and they really do.
No, that's no problem. I tip my hat to that. But at the same time, if you're exchanging this much time for money and you're killing yourself for it,
No, I
and
agree.
you're doing the 7 to 10 years because your life expectancy, now you're not getting Social Security till 67, 69, 71, 72. They're pushing it back because people are living longer.
And it's not on you, but I'm
No,
just saying
no,
I'm just
no.
saying because some people really
Right. And
they,
you have
they
these people.
do a great job and they take pride in what
Right.
they do.
There's no problem with that.
Yeah.
I tip my hat to. I do the same thing. I work.
Same.
Get
I
up.
wish
go to
I
bed.
had
Yeah.
like a certain.
But to sit there and fight your brother or sister because you have a different political aspect about
Right.
people that are just
Stupid.
using you.
Right.
And every little thing is going to
That's
be
hella
different.
stupid.
It's not like that's what trips me out about the political parties.
Right.
There is not one thing I'm going to agree with everybody. Period.
Hell no,
You know
you're
what I'm saying?
not going to. And look, I don't give a fuck if you're a Republican or Democrat, bro. I'm still gonna
Oh, no.
fight and die with you just like I would.
Straight
You know
up,
what I
blood.
mean? Whatever
Straight
political
up,
party, because that
unless
don't make
you
shit. I don't give a
toxic.
fuck if you're a Christian, Protestant, Muslim. I don't give a shit if you're black, white, Asian. Man, if you my brother, you my
Jewish?
brother.
No.
Me neither.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Because what is the first? Oh yeah, the homie said it too, bro. What is the first rule of divide and conquer? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to divide and conquer, man. And like I say too, bro, I'm like a historical buff, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I know about the Republic and the Senate with Julius Caesar and everything like that.
Enlighten us.
Yeah. The way Marcus Brutus was like, Julius Caesar's homeboy got mad that Julius Caesar gave Mark Antony Egypt with Cleopatra and shit like that. That's the reason why he stuck him and shit with the Senate to take over. You know what I'm saying? And Julius Augustus came up and fucking went to war with Marcus Brutus to take back over Rome. Bro, it's the same type of shit.
Right.
The Senate and the Republic is the same thing that's going on with the government today. History repeats itself because people haven't learned from the fucking mistakes.
And
bro,
it really does.
Rome, Rome, when it was running the fucking world, you know what I'm saying?
United States of America.
Bro, it was fucking. They had their plumbing, they had all the shit, bro. This is why I don't get into sports,
They
right?
even had a street called
Because
Figaro.
they had chariot races, right? They would fucking go and they'd had red, green, yellow team. Yeah, right. Chariot races at the fucking, the Coliseum.
Distraction.
People would fucking burn the city down if their fucking team lost, just like the Raiders would.
Right.
Right? Oh, my team lost. We get mad, fucking burn the city, break shit. You
I
tell
just
me in
wanna say,
fucking
fuck the
2,000
Raiders.
years, 2,000 years, bro, the only thing that's fucking moved up in the world is technology, not mankind.
Right. No, that's real shit.
Man, come
No,
on, blood.
that's real
But
shit.
but it's but it's all
Mob
psychological.
mentality, boy.
It's how
Mob
motherfuckers
mentality is something
control.
else.
That's,
So you
that's
tell
how
me in
motherfuckers control
2,000
shit.
years, a republic or a senate in Rome,
Right.
2,000 years, nobody progressed except technology. I'm out this motherfucker.
Right. But that's why the schools, they don't teach you the real history. They teach you the history they want you to know.
You ever
they,
seen the book?
Winners right history. That's why.
The what?
The lies
Scoreboard.
my teacher told me.
Sports.
No, I haven't seen that
I
book.
mean, it's actually real good because some of the, I mean, obviously some of the shit they teach in history ain't necessarily false. It's just how they teach it.
Right.
I hated history, bro. I might have stayed in school if it wasn't for history. I couldn't wait to cut second period in
love
seventh
history.
grade.
Oh, bro, I
do now.
I
Yeah,
skipped
oh,
all the
but
time.
But we take it in how we take it in.
Right.
We listen, and we hear, like when I listen to my nigga Joe Bob talk about ancient Rome, bruh, I listen and I take in what I take in. Now, who in school is like, you have to remember this certain day, this certain battle, this certain date, because they tell you that.
That's what's on the
Because
test.
that's what's to take the test. But really, is what do you take in? What's your takeaway? Like Monster said, I stick with that, man. What is your takeaway from it? You know what I'm saying? And that's why we love history now, because we're able to look and understand that it's more than just this. We
Dates
could
and
break
shit,
it. We
yeah.
could break it down to our own lives and the
Yeah.
chess game
Yeah.
within what you're dealing with what you're dealing with, and what I'm dealing with,
Right.
and what you got going on. All from fucking some ancient Egypt shit.
Man, I'm telling you.
If you apply it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just like The James Clearly book is cool.
James
with
Clear, yep, Atomic
Atomic
Habits. And if you even like history too,
What up, Jordan?
historical fiction, bro, you can holler at Connie Golden, Conne Golden. He has different books on Attila the Hun, Genghis Khan, Julius Caesar, Julius Augustus, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? There's a bunch of different shit to read into. Like there's some different little fake shit on there. There's shit on Netflix. Now you gotta understand that the winners wrote history, right?
Right.
It's not
His
exactly.
story.
It's not. It's not. Yeah, it's his story. You know what I mean?
Right.
But to understand
But
the
even
outlook
then-
on it, to understand that they're using motherfuckers and whipping motherfuckers, don't go out there and put your life on the motherfucking line for some shit that don't matter.
There you go.
And I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette.
Right.
Take your
Well,
time.
yeah,
Mic
man.
drop.
Take your time.
But yeah, that's the whole thing. But when it comes down to divide and conquer, it comes down to motherfuckers wanting us separated. It comes down to motherfuckers wanting us to fight over dumb shit. Like in all reality, it's really simple, right? Like you just gotta move in the middle, right? Like look, when
I mean, yes, I see what you're saying.
It's real simple. Like, dude, the for instance, the transgender issue. Man, be who the fuck you want, right? If
Okay,
you
so-
want to be a man or a girl and you were born a man or you were born
Look,
opposite sex, be that. But
there's-
don't push it on motherfuckers.
Even with that, there is nothing new.
Right.
But once
We just
upon a
been
time,
traumatized.
when I was growing up, 80s and before me, what do they call them? Trannies or transvestites, cross dressers.
Right.
Transformers.
That shit. You know what I'm saying? Cross dressers though. It's because you never had an option to go get your dick cut off or titties put in your body. You just had to pretend as best as you could to
Right.
be, you know what I'm saying? And they got their own little world.
Right.
But you ain't that. And the only difference now is I mean, let's not get into all that shit. But there's nothing new under the sun is my point. You know what I'm saying? Without getting all into that.
Right.
We just did.
Yeah, I started to, but I'm veering. Let me not get into that.
We
Right.
steer away. Real
Yeah, let me tran away from that one.
But yeah, so with that,
Let me transition off of this.
but with that shit, like you know what I mean, like it's real simple to like immigration, the whole immigration thing. Like instead of deporting everybody, man, or letting everybody in, man, have a real comprehensive pathway to citizenship, dude. Don't make it so
And
long.
real spill,
Don't-
if you are
don't-
gonna deport anybody, man, get my fucking baby mom first. Blood, man, this bitch ain't got no papers, bro.
Yeah.
Leave my kids alone now.
But you know what I mean? Like there's like it takes 20 years for a motherfucker to get their citizenship. Like why does it got to take so long? And in that whole time fighting before you able to even
Hey,
live
man,
here, you
but,
got to go
I
back
mean,
to your
at least
country
you're
to live.
doing it. You know what I'm saying? At least you're able to say you're doing it 20 years, whatever, man. Because people come out here. The difference is real spill, man. And I'm gonna get some hate behind this, but behind my grandfather really bringing people in and showing people whether they came in legally or legally, and him helping them to become citizens. I understand that California, the way it is now, especially California, there is a difference between when you came in the fucking 60s and you knew you were coming in illegally and you might come on in here fast
So
and you knew you might come in illegally, that you are eventually gonna work for it, right? Because that's what you want to do. You want to become a citizen. But now we in California have implemented so much shit. You have healthcare, you have this. You do not have to.
Right.
You don't have to. But if it was still the same in old school California, that you come in and yes, we are fucking Mexican here. And Latino in general, but yes, Mexican. Chicano, this is where it stems from. And no disrespect to Texas, Arizona, so on and so forth, but Chicano is motherfucking Southwest shit Americans that are finding our way back in a place that we already have been forever and reestablishing ourselves in a new country. And when illegals come in and we help each other and we have incentive to actually want to be a citizen instead of just getting handed all this shit to where you do not have to be. I understand the plight of the people. Like, we want our people to come in, and yes, the country's backbone is off of Immigrants, bruh. You will not survive in California. There was a study done years ago, fast. And it wasn't even like in California. It was like, man, I wish I could remember, brother. But they did it. They said they're taking it away. Not only are they taking it away from the immigrants, but who's gonna fill that spot and really do that job the right way, what we're used to. You know what I'm saying? The output
Right.
and for that pay,
Right.
nigga,
Well, according to Trump, it's going to be anybody that's getting free Medicare. If you're getting Medicare,
Trump
you're
knows. Trump
able-bodied.
knows,
You can go
man.
to the field.
Trump knows too. I don't know what his little game is or whatever
I
the
kind of
fuck.
so my dad he helped establish La Raza de la Familia in Sacramento, which is a program that helps farm workers along California as they follow the fields, right? And uh, so like we talked about like the purpose, like what once you get here, right? Once you get here, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you could live off these programs forever.
Why are you gonna milk it or you? And Mexicans don't normally do
But
that.
they don't understand that. And what we were talking about earlier with William too is important because there's so many opportunities that get overlooked because we don't understand the the broader sense of financial literacy, right? So imagine if us who grow up here and we don't understand all this stuff, and then raza that come from other countries, you know what I'm
Right.
saying,
They
or
definitely
anybody,
don't
any
understand.
other immigrants, but really they say it's about threats to America, right? That are China and Russia coming up. They're only raiding Mexicans,
Right.
right? So, uh, uh, so this is my thinking, right? Is the so with NAFTA and all that stuff that's happened, right?
Right.
You guys know what NAFTA is,
Yeah.
right? The North American
Free
Free
trade
Trade
agreement.
Agreement, right? So, when it first happened, they built all these maquiladoras down in Mexico. You know what I'm saying? And they established
Late '90s, right?
right. They established a workforce down there that the process of being able to facilitate manufacturing outside the United States, so they didn't have to deal with all
With
the.
a better pay, but even though it's not,
Well, I don't know if it was better. They didn't like the workers didn't get better pay.
it is to where they feel like they don't have to leave Mexico
Right. So it uh,
to make a better life.
theoretically, right? But they weren't making shit down there, and they were
No,
ruining neighborhoods, and it became a whole thing, right? So how do you how like if you know that so much of our workforce is unemployed and
Right.
living off
Government assistance.
government assistance, then how do you circumvent or undermine uh, people, right? That system, right? How do you say, okay, well,
you just can't walk away from it
right?
now.
You
We done
break
made it.
down access to government care, right? Right, which he's done,
Right.
right? And you get the bottom rung workforce, which is undocumented
Us. I mean,
immigrants,
not us, but yes.
right? Undocumented immigrants. You get them out of the work pool, right? You eliminate that, and you say, okay, well, now somebody's gonna have to fill these. We're gonna obviously have a necessity, right?
Again.
And so it might take 5, 10 years for the transition to happen, right? But on top of that, you have uh,
Yeah.
uh, Latinos, right? Fucking Latinos are going to be the
Just fall under Mexicanisms, real.
they're going to be the majority, right? In the next couple of years, white is no longer going to be the majority,
No,
right? That's scary for
I
white.
feel like it's
Bro,
already
bro,
there.
did you even know like
Hold on, real
I was
quick. So
Nigga found his
so
house.
uh, if we know these two factors which undermine the system as it exists currently,
Yeah.
right, are primary focal points for the upper echelon of society, then of course they have to do something like this. You know what I'm saying? This is actually kind of makes sense. It's not right, right? Like society should be allowed to progress how it progresses,
But
but
we can't have punks in it either, and that's where
well, you see, that's the thing. That's the part of the divide and conquer,
Mhm.
right? Is that so many people have their mind made up before you even shoot the facts. You know that is the problem. Is because so many people are in each other's faces trying to make people s- believe in what they believe in,
okay. But
right?
listen,
No, no, no. Hold on, real quick. There's just like religion, right? just like the different wars
Yeah, but this is so
No, no,
Jim.
no, no.
So we
No,
already know
yes,
about all
but
this,
yes,
right?
I'm sorry.
This has been going on since.
It's nothing new.
What is what was old boy's name that wrote after the slaves or right before the slaves are going to be freed? There was like this book, right, where he talked about how the dark skinned blacks fight the light skinned blacks. How the right? How,
Yeah,
yeah.
run that
Yeah.
book.
Right. So there's this whole
That's what I was trying to do in junior high, but they wasn't listening.
right. There's this whole fucking uh how to keep attention away from what's really going on. Look over here, and we're doing this.
Yeah.
Right. So like we know that, right? That's like that, but that I don't think that's that. That's this, right? They're gonna have to break a few eggs to make this omelet.
This is
Right,
my
so-
point because now this is where everybody's too soft. We and us as men know that to be a leader, it doesn't matter what the fuck the next person thinks. We have to go even
Yeah, people are gonna hate
against
you.
popular.
People are gonna hate you.
We have
Feeling
to
that right now.
make
Yeah.
certain decisions. And this is the thing with like our president now. This is why I ain't with a lot of the shit he does, but I know that that motherfucker is not gonna be soft. You know what I'm saying? This is a whole. I know the fucking real shit in the depths
No,
of
no, bro.
America, let
Bro,
alone the world.
Bro, ain't nobody
Come on.
sitting in no fucking secretary seat, ain't nobody sitting in no governor seat, ain't nobody even sitting in no fucking mayor seat that's doing anything for the betterment of the people.
No, nobody.
It takes the people to fight for the people.
For the
Amen,
right.
brother.
Hey, if you disagree with your brother, you disagree with your sister, sit down and talk about it, man. Don't fucking hate them because they have a different
Right.
fucking point of view.
Nobody.
Don't fucking sit there and say I can't fuck with you because you have a different point of view. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know, even me personally, me and my sister have a different perspective
Me too.
on
I
the
call her a dummy, but I-
LG, whatever the fuck it is, right? I say, yeah, I don't talk to my kids about it. She thinks that
Oh, the
that-
ACT
yeah,
TV shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
You know, don't talk to my kids about it. I don't want my kids to fucking learn about it. This is my own fucking thing, right? I go take my kids to school. There's another mom
Yeah,
over there.
fuck yeah.
Her son was wearing this little thing. My daughter goes, "That's for girls." He's like, "No, I just like it." Boop boop boop. She look at me. The mom, well, you should talk to her. I said, "No, no, I'm sorry. In my house,
Yep, we got
that's
different
not
opinions.
that's not for boys.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? In my house,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Now, if my kid says it, because this is what I'm instilling, right? That's what's going on with us.
Mm.
Now, I'm not going to tell my kid to hate your kid because of
No.
it. That's what you want to do. Cool.
That's where me and you know what? You're the high
and-
ground because my kid
And
gonna hate
you
him.
know what? Don't argue with me about it.
Kid
Don't go to the school
by the
about it and say, "Oh, I don't want." You know what I mean? Hey, we have different perspectives.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay, cool. But we're still coexisting, right? We're not going to hate each other over it. We're not going to try to You see, the thing is, we're in the cancel culture, right? Where it is, if you're going against what people are trying to say is what they believe in, and you're thinking something different, now they want to cancel you.
Yeah.
Right? They want to fucking shut you down. They want to shut your business down. All these people, bro, fucking, and somebody gets caught up on the fucking video. They want to know where they live at. They want to know their job. Bro,
Right.
I
You
made
ain't
that
lying.
comment. I made the comment on a fucking Instagram post one time. It was all girls sitting there. They're like, "Oh, we're all moms. We haven't been able to have a conversation for 3-4 years. We sit at this Airbnb drinking." And so I commented. I was like, "Well, if you guys are all there, who's in the kitchen?"
This
Right?
nigga.
Joking around.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers, I had in my bio.
remember.
Yeah, remember in my bio, you know, dope flavors, NorCal sales
They
rep.
called all of
Bro, this motherfucking bitch called both my unions. Both my union reps called me laughing. You know, hit up the dope flavors
Oh,
page.
yeah, I think
Like,
I
yo, this dude's a misogynist. But right? But so you were so mad that I made a joke about something that you don't agree with, that you're trying to
Get-
ruin my life and my money.
Yeah.
And you want
Stop
me to
feeding my kids?
What?
Soft.
Because I made a joke that you don't agree with.
Yeah.
Boosies.
Now, I've said some shit on my fucking post and shit about how she needs to cook and all this other shit. The same day, I'm cooking steaks and eggs for all my
Right.
kids and my baby mama.
Yeah.
I'm talking shit,
Yeah.
right? Straight up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I don't say shit out of malice. I don't say shit out of hate. I say shit just to stir a fucking pot every once in a while.
Yeah.
And
But
talk
at the
shit.
same
It's
time,
funny,
but at
bruh.
the same time, if I do come home at 2 o'clock in the morning
Where's my shit?
and I wake my baby mama up and I say I'm hungry, she's gonna make me something to eat out
Yeah.
of respect because that's what she does out of love to take care of me because she also knows if somebody comes to this motherfucking house, I'm not gonna wake her ass up and say grab it.
No.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put my life on the line to keep all you guys protected, and I'm gonna do everything I have to do to provide for you guys.
Straight up.
So if I fucking say I'm hungry,
You
make
gotta
me
get the
something
fuck
to eat.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
straight the
Baby,
fuck up.
stay in bed. You ain't gotta do this. We gonna have
Yeah.
the other girl
But,
do it.
but you know, but that's not something for somebody to say, no, you got legs, you should make your own fucking sandwich, and now you're gonna try to fucking cancel me over it.
Right.
If you guys want to do something different in your house, for sure, do that. Oh,
Right.
cool. I don't do no motherfucking laundry in my house. Got me fucked up. I got a magical hamper. You know what I mean? I throw shit in there and it ends up folded and cleaned up and everything.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Straight the fuck up.
Yeah.
Straight the fuck up.
I like
Now,
the laundry.
at your house,
I got a
you have
magical hamper,
whatever.
too. It
But
just stay that way.
don't try to cancel me because you have a different household.
Right.
See, that's the thing. Households. Just like everything.
Everybody different.
Everybody different.
Yeah.
Everybody
Sure.
different. I done grown up with the Muslims. I done grown up with Jew people. I done grown up with everybody.
Did you?
Everybody fucking. Man, I'm from Antioch, California, homie. It is literally.
Everything.
It is
Spot.
man. It's the armpit of the Bay. Everybody went
Oh,
there.
we
While I
can
was growing
smell.
up.
Just gonna say we can smell any of them.
Man, my mama.
Gross.
It's
Smell
so
Antioch.
fucking.
Dirty
Don't say
water.
gross. Hold on, cuz. That's how it was.
I love y'all. Antioch, I love. Oh yeah.
I loved growing
my
up in
stinky ass
Antioch.
brothers.
I loved growing up in Antioch because it's so diverse.
Yeah.
Not only is the Bay Area, Northern California, so diverse,
Amen.
but Antioch, like Sac is
Hey,
now.
hey,
Sac is now. Bro,
blood.
everybody's
I
going
feel
because
like
it was
Antioch
affordable.
and Sac started at the same time.
Bro, I'm so thankful for being able to see all this different shit because I'm not gonna hate you for the way you fucking live your life.
Yeah.
Why the fuck are you so upset about the difference of where I do my shit that you want to hate me?
Yeah.
It's divide and conquer. Stupid motherfucker. Love your motherfucking neighbor. Love
So
thy neighbor.
there's always that, right? There's always divide and conquer in everything, right? It's just part of the structure of this fucking government. But I think in terms of this, I think there's
In terms of
in terms of ICE and what
That's
they're
what I
doing
thought,
right
yeah.
now is they're restructuring the workforce, right? I think it's people have to get used to making lower wages. How capitalism works is
that's what I'm talking about
Right.
with California though.
right,
Like
how
trying to.
capitalism works is um, if they're not growing, they're shrinking,
Right.
right? So that there is no stagnation itself is regression in the economy, right? So if we say we made $5, this business made $5 this quarter, we have to make $6 the next quarter, right? How are they able to do that if this influx of ever changing workforce is coming in and undermining they're costing the government more, right? Overall. So let's cut this off, keep these dudes, these brown faces.
We have to keep.
You have to keep the brown faces.
We
in
gotta keep-
Mexico and fucking allow the
But
hold on, the lower strata of American workforce to fill in those gaps. Because if we don't, then right, if
But,
we
but there's a reason behind that because before even the Reagan administration where
Mhm.
they wanted the U.S. dollar to be the fucking the currency in the world, they also gave away the manufacturing rights, and that's the reason why
Yep.
it went to China, and that's the reason why they were able to fucking get
and
shit from
Mexico.
Yeah,
And that's
exactly.
exactly what I was talking
And
about.
that's I wanted to piggyback on that because
Because it
you
gives the
wanted the
competition
U.S.
of it.
dollar to be the world currency.
Mhm.
So
But
you're taking
even-
away the manufacturing rights and the manufacturing development in the states to take it somewhere else, and it's the reason why people get clothing and people get all this
Yes,
different
but
areas.
regardless, the fields are gonna be where the Mexicans are. The fucking the cleaning industries, the fucking hotel industries are going to be where that is.
Right.
Yeah,
It's
but
not.
so it's not because they're Mexican though. It's not because
It's because of the wages.
right. Well, what it is because of access, right? It's strictly access, right? They're not doing all the farming and fucking in other countries, right? It's just access,
Mhm.
right? So if you take them out of the equation, then other people will fill in that need. That's just how it works. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And people are like,
Not,
oh, they're never gonna work as
not to the.
Well, have you ever
We
seen a
gonna
union?
see.
You ever seen a
We
union?
gonna
You ever,
see, nigga.
you ever see a union go on strike?
Yeah.
And then you see the people that will take those lower wages to do that job.
Yeah.
Rats.
Look at Philadelphia right now.
Yeah.
The
Scams.
bro, the
Opiates.
fucking the garbage company people are on strike, bro. The fucking streets are filled with garbage.
Yeah.
You're understanding what happens when somebody that the people need and the world needs
Right.
to fucking get their fair wages and shit like that. When they stop working, you earn it, bro. There's rats
Right.
all over
And
the place.
this collective bargaining, if all the way back into the 20s, is what's made the American fucking workforce so hard to deal with.
Yeah.
Right. And by their standards, as workers, obviously,
Their standards as far as the higher
1%,
government,
right?
yes.
Right, the people who own everything, right? So if they're like, well, we don't want to fucking deal with you guys. Are gonna all strike and fucking, and you guys are gonna want higher wages and more benefits,
Right.
and all this stuff, and then we have this strata of fucking of workforce that's they just don't want to be kicked out the shit.
Right, we'll take it. We'll take it.
You know what I'm saying? You have to get rid of those,
Right.
and then you break down the unions. You just break down the unions. You break
Yeah.
down the unions.
Well, that's the
Yeah.
thing. That's the thing. People want
That's true,
livable
too.
wages. People want medical and shit like that. Like it is a tough fight. It's a tough battle. But
Imagine if
dude,
it
that's
was
a- look at
unionized
Ford.
in the 60s.
Bro, look at Philadelphia in
Bro.
the fucking 20s. Look
Yeah.
at everything that's fucking
look at Detroit.
how Teamsters came
Now.
about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Look at California in the 60s. So we know what's coming. This is just step one. This is just step one.
Yeah, it is, man. But also at the same time, man, if you're out there, man, quit hating the motherfucker that you disagree with, man.
Yeah.
Straight up. Unless they talking about being cool with pedos and shit. Well, then fuck them.
Let's say talking about me, man. Fuck them.
Yeah.
Too. Nah, man. No, there's a thing, and then that also brings us back to today, right? With what we're building, and you know, to sit here with the panel that says, you know, we came up different generations, but we know a lot of the same people. We're from the same county. You know, you came up in your lifestyle, did 23 fucking years in prison, coming out and doing shit for the betterment of the people, right?
Yeah.
Everything is always for the
Yeah,
betterment
yeah.
of the people.
Yeah.
Moko coming in as the younger individual,
The new
learning a lot
leader,
of
bro.
game, and also
New
becoming
leader,
the new
man.
leader, being able to in an aspect to guide, to help guide Moko, but he also know that he's guiding people behind him, right?
Yeah.
You got a
It's the betterment. It's the betterment of the people. Everybody here, everybody listening, man, your duty and responsibility is the betterment of the people, man.
Yeah.
Straight the fuck up, man. Don't ever underestimate the stupidity of greed. Understand that times go up and down, but you have to sit there and every once in a while be grateful for what the fuck's going down, even if you losing everything, and also take that second to say, is it good for me or is it
Right.
good for us?
And that really is a responsibility of everybody. You know, it's not just to put it on one person. Everybody should, if you're trying to come up in the world and trying to come up with your brothers, then you need to take the responsibility upon yourself as individuals and look out for each other.
Right.
Period.
'Cause I feel like we have the understanding about what's wrong, right? We have the understanding about what's wrong. We can talk about
Yeah.
what's wrong, and we have to talk about the solution.
Right.
What's next?
Yeah.
There's a loophole for everything, and there's a solution for everything.
California, the state Supreme Court just halted the fucking the ICE raids today, and in California,
We'll
And-
see.
yeah, and hearing that dude talk about fucking um the reach of ICE and their ability to supersede
Yes, lad.
is fucking
Bro, that's why I'm saying.
Motherfuckers better get ready.
And I was just arguing with my cousin Mike about this. This is how they're getting away with profiling, bro.
it's crazy.
Bro. This is
I- I talk
and
about
I
this.
understand about taking, but they are able to stop a motherfucker on the street right now.
You look too
I don't
far.
mind not look that Mexican, but to the right motherfucker, I might. And regardless if I get I might get fucked with that day. But they might take my brother out of this motherfucker because this motherfucker looked this way. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's an excuse for racial profiling. And I don't want to say that, but if it's about getting criminals out, and I understand it's about more than that. But if that's the main focus and the first focus, the criminals out of here, then motherfucking ICE teamed up with FBI, CIA, and the local law departments.
So the biggest criminals out there.
Get these if you are worried about deporting the criminals, then get with the motherfucker who know who the criminals are.
See,
And you got that leeway to where you could do whatever you want. then you know who it is.
Yeah.
Don't go stop that motherfucker on the street.
But they the motherfuckers that brought all the dope in and sold the dope.
What they're saying
Well,
is,
don't get rid of everybody. Is all I'm saying.
Don't get
what
rid
they're
of
saying
dope.
is that crossing the border illegally is the crime.
But this is the difference between being a criminal and committing a crime.
Mm.
I don't give a fuck, bro. I done watch me
Right.
go through the Walmart line right now, brother.
I don't agree with, but
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
how they explain it.
Look,
Right? That's
And I heard that my cousin, the same argument we were having today. My cousin Mike said the same shit. It is illegal, nigga, but there's a difference between committing a crime and being a criminal.
yeah.
Are you a fucking murderer? Are you putting
I'm a
drugs
criminal.
out on our streets? Me too, nigga.
I'm a criminal.
And that's how I know the difference, brother.
Yeah, I'm a
These
criminal.
motherfuckers committed a crime to get through, and they working in that field. Some shit I would never do, nigga. I won't even get on the roof and really do some
Right.
roof
These
shit if the money wasn't right.
For the overwhelming majority are not criminalistic. They do not.
And that's what I'm saying. But now the behind this, the
But you
racial
know what they
profiling
did
is
was-
able to slide
What
in.
they did was they caused fear within the people, and they said there's all these, what did they say?
Oh yeah.
Military-age men coming by themselves and from different countries, and we don't know who.
Right,
The fuck
that's
they are.
how they
Now you're
sold it
stirring
to
up the
us.
fucking.
No,
pot.
but it is true too, though. These motherfuckers are. It's true.
It
They
might be.
ain't, they ain't deporting them.
It ain't might be. There's
No,
some shit
bro,
that goes on
bro,
deeper
hold
than
on,
we know.
hold
You
on.
think
No,
other
hold on,
countries
hold
ain't
on.
implanting-
When you take a picture, what type? You making sure it's the best angle, right?
Mhm.
Just like them, because they want to give people something to see, right? So when they get these videos,
They know
people
shit we
checking
don't know,
fucking
brother.
IDs. Oh, we don't know who
If
the
you
fuck
think
you is,
if
and they're
you
saying,
think
oh,
motherfuckers
they're
ain't trying to
terrorists,
infiltrate
they're
this
terrorists,
country
they're
right
terrorists.
now, you're tripping.
Bro, maybe, but who's
Not maybe.
No,
this
no,
is real.
bro. It's
Motherfuckers are
from-
trying to get on us and take us down.
Man, it's
And where
from-
are they
no,
coming from?
It's coming down
Wherever
the
they can.
pipeline. It's the people that run the fucking world that want to cause.
Yes, it is.
They want to cause.
Yes, it is. And they are planning people in here right now. I don't give a fuck if they're Chinese, fucking
Oh,
Muslim, or white.
if they're
coming across
smart-
that border.
If they're smart, they're doing it. Yeah.
They doing it
They
the
doing it. If
fucking
they're
correct way.
smart.
And they're gonna send them through Mexico because it's the easiest
There's
fucking
a route.
Exactly.
There's a route.
What did they
Nigga,
do?
it's a
What did I-
real,
what did I
it's
say
a
earlier?
real
What did I
game,
say
bro.
earlier?
And there's
left
the
opened up
country
the
is too
borders,
soft.
the right
The
just
left
trying to
is too
close it down.
soft. They want to fucking worry about what fucking gender you are instead of realizing the real world issues and how really slimy it is in the fucking world. And how we need-
Or do they want people to argue about that so they can do something else?
No, they're doing.
Come
they're
on,
doing
man.
Good.
This is
All
not
of the
so
above,
big.
though, blood.
All right, we're gonna wrap this up, fellas.
Yeah, man, we've
It's
been
getting
going
late.
too long.
Man, fuck with y'all.
I fuck with y'all, man. Love y'all, fellas, man. Hey, certified bandanas. Look out for Moko and Fingers coming out with Ruchi at Tiki Pete's the
July 25th.
July 25th, Saturday, man. We love y'all. BFD coming all the time.
We got,
Joe
we,
Bob,
we got
love
a
you.
website
Stay
coming out,
in the
spacehouse.world in a week.
BBG Studio, man. Come in and tap in. We love y'all. No paperwork.
Oh yeah, and also the annual Joe Bob's Comedy Trap House.
It's a
go.
motherfucking comedy trap house.
go.
We're gonna be there.
Go.
Be there, be square.
Set 'em up.
Just go be a player. Nigga.
Hey, that was a good conversation though.
It really was, man. I'm still mad. I hate Mexicans.
Damn, bro, you hate me?
Nah, man, I know. I hate me. I hate myself. All this shit. Nah, my grandfather went through it, brother, man. It's a rough position to be in. Is this my water that I spread a long ago?
Yeah.
Thanks, Remy.
He brought it. He just didn't tell nobody. All right.
Went the whole time.